James Helder, iFall TV, in association with MTK Global Women. I've got Callum Smith and trainer Joe Gallagher. We've just had the draw. Firstly, how are you feeling on your choice?
Good. It's good to finally have a name that I'm fighting and someone I can fully focus on rather than debating who it was out of and who it's going to be. So it's good to finally get all that settled and I can go back to doing what I like doing, which is training and fighting.
What was the reason for choosing Erik Skoglund? What logic went through your mind when you I know you thought about this? So.
Yeah, we just studied them and just watched them and just thought stylistically that was the best one for me. I wasn't worried about any of the non-seeds, but we had to choose one of them and I just felt he was the best for me stylistically. But he was a good fighter, I respect him, he's 26-0, so he deserves respect, but I feel I'm the best man in the tournament, so if I am, then I should beat Erik Skoglund.
Now he's coming down from light heavyweight, yourself a massive for super middleweight, could probably be a light heavy at some point in the future.
Cruiserweight.
Or cruiserweight. Does that excite you, the fact that it's another big man to put yourself against?
Yeah, he's big for the weight, he's coming down, so he probably feels he'll have a size advantage, but I think he loses that the minute he steps in the ring with me. But he's a good fighter and he'll provide problems that I'll have to overcome, and that's what this man's for. We'll train, we'll come up with a game plan, and I'm confident I can do a good job on it.
Joe, was that the plan before the draw to choose Skoglund? Was he on the list?
No, listen, we were up there. I think it was all to do with who George picked first. Obviously, it surprised me a little bit picking Jamie Cox. It was a great fight, and Jamie has gone from going to fight Rocky Fielding for the British, now fighting for the world title. He can't believe his luck this year at the moment, can he, Jamie? So after that then we sat down today, we'd studied everyone that was in it, and we thought Skoglund, good fighter, 26-0, and he's known to British fans. He's fought Luke Blackledge, people like that. So yeah, we just thought, no, that'll be it, and we'll see how the rest of the draw went. And then Chris then picked Yildrim, which I thought was a surprise choice.
We'll come on to Chris's pick in a minute, to be honest, because the audacity of the man. He had options to choose different fighters, and he just called on Andrew like he was ordering some food.
Well, Yildrim's a good fighter, and the American's a good fighter. Unknown, but a middleweight, and I thought we might have gone with him, similar size-wise to Chris and everything else, but I don't know for a minute whether Chris thought it was him that was still fighting and he was weighing it up there. I don't know if Junior sat at home going, what the hell have you done there, like, so, but listen, like you say, what a great tournament, some juicy fights to get going there, aren't there? And the cruiserweights as well, wow.
Before we move on, I want to talk a little bit about Groves and Cox. That fight, obviously British interest, you're very interested in, no doubt, who's going to win that fight. How do you see it playing out firstly, Joe?
Listen, I think it's a good fight. There's Jamie Cox has always threatened big things. That's a good thing today. He hasn't been given the opportunity, they'd argue, to fight one of the big names, and he's got one of the big names now. He has to deliver. He's got the biggest stage to deliver on the world stage against George Groves. George coming off a great win, fulfilling his dream of becoming a world champion, and fair play to him, he's turned around and gone, could have fought the American or Skoglund, who he knew he'd sparred in the past. He chose to give Jamie Cox his opportunity and have an all-British affair, so fair play to him.
Again, can you sort of just a little bit on that, what you think's thought on that fight, Cam?
Yeah, similar to Joe, I think it's a very good fight. I think Cox has got a very good reputation, and he always said he wants the big names in the division, and he's finally got it. I think it's time for him to deliver. If he's as good as he thinks he is, then going in for a very good fight. Groves has proven he's a world champion, so he's the #1 seed, he's the man to beat. But like Joe said, Cox has gone from challenging for a British title to challenging for a world title, so I'm sure he'll bring the best out of him. So I think we're in for a very good fight and an exciting one, the two big punches. So
what pick surprised you the most?
What pick excited me the most?
What pick surprised you the most?
Eubank.
Same for you?
Yeah, Eubank, I thought. I said with the American only being a middleweight, I thought Eubank really middleweight, just moved up to super middleweight, so I thought that was a bit more of a level playing field. I think out the 4 non-seeds, people picked Yildrim as the dark horse, so but it's a good fight. Stylistically, I think it'll be a good fight, and I look forward to watching it. But I'm just got to focus on my own job and then see who's waiting for the other semi-final.
It's going to be exciting. It's starting to heat up already.
I mean, see Hook on the stage and Usyk, that's got to be a belting fight. All the cruiser fights, it's just like, oh, can't wait to get involved in it. And I don't think people back in England or most of they understand what it feels to be here today. But when you see the press and the turnout today, you feel you're involved in something really big here. And hopefully that
Champions League of boxing.
Yeah, and hopefully it transpires back there now. And listen, all eyes will be on next weekend. Eubank and Arthur Abraham.
Indeed. On that note, lads, thank you very much for coming to iPhone TV. Great to get you back on.
Yeah, no problem.
And we'll see you soon.
Cheers.